Apoyo watak ni abedo gombel mos. Abedo PRO me Lango province. Abedo amara dilo da abedo chwaka dilo. Gino mi aluongo kantin tie in regards to cop me fufa drum. One do you think any Lango tiyo kare fufa drum is semi-finals. Nino Mere will soon be communicated by FUFA, and then tournament I did that year would pashi Lango kan goni do pashu. So far off season ni tiyo weho doing a job we give will of any Premier League all those matches. Keeping us so busy weekends. So do pashu is also one thing that will hint something on. About FUFA drum, the reason me management thought it wise to communicate to Luak Amechwa Hadino Lao province. Question that did to had always been ni Lao binulo ikopu me drum. Chiena me Lao Lao Manaha. Fufa petia me. But I want to say ni delay FUFA may release in Chene no Peobedo. It's not the first of its kind. Poyame West Nile law, even actually law some Utero Gininaha 2 years menungo that chente. But I want to be categorically clear. Ni what why final me FUFA drum. I made one of you work no away and eventually winning the drum. That final was not it was not an easy final. PN controversies are not just surrounding that final, but too much. The extent the then management deciding one million to go finals. But then FUFA through their connections to Humogo and a few football lovers, there were actually divided opinions. But eventually FUFA being the supreme body of Uganda, they had to find their ways. They were Kampala. Now results are made from there. It was a joy because we won, which was actually very good. Now on that winning, the winning prize is always 40 million. And the controversies are not just surrounding that tournament. There were FUFA, but you get agreement with the players in Lango province. Because at least your world finals, even the runners up, they have some money. Whatever proceedings they don't do from that game would be given to the players. And it would really be very bad, and you would look so bad in a tournament of that magnitude, managed and organized by the supreme body. May delay Uganda and they ending up at my final your moral or walking away going protests. It was not good. So they did all they could, and the agreement was in place. I want to confirm FUFA ilokwa ketgi ocholo gino tuko and otika rachel kede confirmation of all the joame ochologi in that regard. Kan in total joame FUFA ocholo we have jo piradek no. Now Piradeki, Tio Bira Bob, Chogo James, Ali, Chimera Ali, Akulu Juliet, Perro Ivan, Pio Charles, Juan Abel, Cory Ronald, Pio Moses, Alal Aaron, Chamera Tony, Kao Jacob, Boy Emmanuel, Okelo Isaac, Achiro John Paul, Guang Andrew, Joseph, Chayabar Sharonjogi Joel, Madoka Innocent, Okelo Ivan, Jok Darius, Donkar Emmanuel, Ukelo Ivan, Mayanja Saidi, Unen Franco, Fazil Rajab, Tumwine Fazil, Tim Jerome, Udipio Norman. And then Lango province, after Cholokodushu, Lango province, it indicated they were also paid 19,700,000. Joanna Kwana Nyingino Dushu Unuogini Chente La Habira Bill 700,000 each with their respective accounts. The banks gave details Dushu Tikane. And these payments Dushu were effected from a bank, Eco Bank, Ameti Kampala. You are mutual geo bouncing. Obira Bob, Fazil Rajab, Uchogo James, Ukelo Ivan, and Odipio Norman. Man, they are geo bouncing fee and tin they had not given, but then later, when they provided the tin, they were all paid. Now, question marks do te chako donyo. In the list of Anakwano, there are people who were paid. Actually, and management here querying. And I want to take this, we should take it in good faith. I think you can team is a fight, but that is not it. I am here just to do my work and bring the voice of the management. Now, on the payments, Ameo Cholo, Inuni Otio Cholo, Alal Aaron, to what capacity and why could he be paid? Jotia questioning. Inuni Otio Cholo, Opio Charles, for what and to what capacity management wants to know. Pio Moses. So Pio Moses is a former chairman in the Northern Region. He is also a beneficiary of the payment. To what capacity and for what reason he was paid is in a Jotia questioning. But that is not the big issue. The big issue here, Tieni, as a province, the 19.7 million, I may say nay, Joker, the account of the province. And I don't Jotia questioning its whereabouts. This confirmed nature not only the account of province, but generally the account of province. Where is this money? One Jungioni Chente, Kautia Kwanye account, especially an entity, Bafufa Drum, they are signatories to the account. The current management of taking leadership, Medram. We expected signatories to the account, and the current chairman, I think, did all he could. Ensuring his signatory Jolaha. And from his explanation, he has been sending somebody to the bank to do the work, and it has not been affected. Now, previously, accounts me bank, me drum, Jamenu the signatory to it, but the former chairman, Geoffrey Udu, Teberu Lalairon, Mobedu no secretary, Mayor Fufa, Northern Region, General Secretary, Tebedu Pio Charles alone. Now, it means Kachin the Moria account, those are the people to be asked because Guinea Yobedu signatory to the account. That is one. Two, due to Humogame Okwanyo Land province from group stages, they're missing Guinea finals. To Hubala Musa Ramadan, to Hubala Moses Aliro, to Hubala Dennis Omedi, and the other players are making Peobinu to final. As a management, we had agreed these players at least should also get something. And where would they get the money from? It was coming from within the 19.7 million Amefofa claims to have deposited on our account. But that one has since not happened. The most worrying factor they chane tieni otuhuni, they have solidarity and their WhatsApp groups. Much as they have been paid, gino koguni ka worgi duch put pe nu chente, and then semi-finals maybe onu to humare to be passionate to represent us. In fact, I want to quote from one of the players, Pamit Tulungunye, but he's a very influential figure. A drum. A team Melan province. We play as a team. When we lose as a team. And when we win as a team. It is a culture in football that even if I play just 1 minute of a tournament, I deserve a medal and whatever benefits that I deserve. For instance, when Real Madrid won the 3rd Champions League in a row, Florentino Perez decided to buy for the entire squad new vehicles, luxurious vehicles. But it didn't matter that there was a particular player who played for 2 minutes in that season. He was also part and parcel, and he received exactly the same amount and the bonuses. And that is the culture of football. Even if I were not to play, but I'm part of the team, I deserve to be paid. I am happy that I've received part of my bargain, but as a leader, I implore the players that no one turns up for the upcoming matches until all these issues are resolved. Every player that contributed towards that victory and success should be paid. No player refused to go and play in the finals. Others were out of the country. It was entirely the confusion within our leaders and the management of which players we are not part of. That is why we actually accepted to go and play. Even if we were only 7, we would feel a squad, at least be beaten but not forfeit the game. So management, kindly ensure that every player receives what we have received. And the reactions will be the poll, and I think they have come to a conclusion. Ni Fufa Dram, Melan province, Nentaldo Bihuba. Kache, we don't come up. That is why we have decided to, because Joati in charge have tried to reach out to find out where the whereabouts of the money, and it looks like Petia Nungini, any clear communication in that regard. Lastly, it's about the previous editions. This money has been withdrawn. The previous leadership, but we are also aware that when the previous chairman attacked for his contributions, he really did well. When he resigned, he did say, whatever Bayamora ende incurring as an individual, Bayano endo iweha for the good of Lao. That is why even this current management, when they got to the management, Udonyo Guinea, take your province from scratch without any money, but at least knowing ni Bayamara and Ginotiyengo. Petiye. So they are planning and I want to state categorically clear. Even in the previous edition, Mewan eventually won. I think the only bonus no dong. Peocholo. Baya no tie province no baya the final match day. But all other games and the rest are to Humarati are demanding province no petier. So that greatly affected the planning allow province Ichawani. And then I want you the media to take this. The management of Kogoni, they have resigned. the current management mefufa drum, they have said they have resigned, from the chairman to the entire team. Joado kwanyo chente ko from the account should take over the management mefufa drum from where they have left, because in lao can pay lao again kop me chente can destroy you for the rest of your life or can make you a bigger person. So before they get into the dirt of everything surrounding this money, they are walking out. But if they can understand the whereabouts of this money and it's explained, Onyochende is put back to the account, then they can reconvene and have a second thought. But for now, Lao province has no management. That is what I should state categorically, very clear. The chairman said, any bino with a clean hand, and he has steered the province na hachawani. I want to pay by academia jail. So Kobone, instead of Endok Chako getting into filthy conversations, stepping aside to the mobilizer Samsamu and the rest of the team. That is why they are not even here. But the virtue of my work, I don't know Mira coming to face you the media. That is the first part. Then second part is about Duopashu. I am just calling upon every football lover Lao. Kedekom Lao Duopashu has come to stay until matches until the finals. We are calling upon Jodushu, maybe in track. It doesn't matter any constituency ni dongo kwanya. Ban mega yam north wana yachon. But when you come here, you come to enjoy. You come to meet people. You come to integrate. You come to interact. So that is the purpose of Duopashu, creating the bondage between Lao as a chalo rock. Miroko wano mare ko kingwa kenwa. Miroko wano ngeu jo. And we get to know tijo kene bala Michael and Tikane. Kai beberu keri town kani ingene Michael Bertine Lira City West. Kara como bere choli. No one paying. So tiame wanga your roots ajowa. Now I am actually very happy right now. One church can do yani ko na ngara chela which is very, very good. So Duopashu, we are calling upon each and all of you. Ni irrespective of Mohametie, you come. In your managing a Dilotech, another question, maybe not only Nangapenya or Hakamoko before you ask Bedu, Nomio Jotechulo, Chene chilling to me a deck. Duopashu as organizers, entirely, they are pulling from their pockets. Men and only these games were from the security, the medical, to the referees, the players themselves, and service provision. I mean, all these days is coming now to a month that Duopashu capture what no management a bit drained. And I mean the little collections one beru is actually to ensure all this oberu constant. Pedoctini binit organization is very poor. On your dihi binut we are ensuring whatever penny being collected, we plow it back to the tournament for the beauty of our game. That is why exactly we are paying that little money actually to me a day. Ubino chahe to me a beach. But then management debated and they made a review. They let this be 3,000. There are actually discussions. No, but as management, I know and where we have come and how far we have come, it becomes a bit very, very hard, even just to pay the referees and the rest. So, Duopashu is there. She will put chilling to me and the card adjustments or ability it will also be communicated. I beg to maybe receive a few questions if someone has.